Hello, my name is Vikash Aipin, and I want to welcome you, Steve Carignan from the Galga Blue Door. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, I'm good. So here we are going to do an interview. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I can be.
Okay. The first question I want to ask you is, why do you choose to work at the Galga Blue Door?
I like working at the Gallagher Blue Door because I get a different job every day. There's all kinds of stuff happening there, and I get to be part of it. And sometimes I'm helping other people do stuff, and sometimes I get to do stuff on my own. But each way is pretty much fun.
Yeah. The second question is, what is your role at the Galga Blue Door?
Well, I'm the executive director, and so that means that sometimes if things go well, it's because I picked a really great team, and we really work well together, and we do big stuff. If it doesn't go well, it means I probably made a mistake. So that's kind of what I do, but the Gallagher Blue Door does a lot of work. It presents more than 300 different events over the year, and about half of them are you and I events, and then we bring all kinds of other people back in. You know, we had Jay Leno, and we've had all kinds of folks over the years come in, and so I get to be part of the team that brings those folks in too.
Just a quick question, what type of acts are like the most popular at the Galga Blue Door?
A lot of people like our Broadway acts, but you know, we have a lot of shows sell out every year. This year, we had a group the other day called Home Free. It's an a cappella group. Last year we had a group called Pentatonics. In fact, we were placing an offer to bring Pentatonics back for another performance, and they both sold out. So a lot of people like the vocal music. We've had Jay Leno and Louis Black and other comics. People really like comedians. And then we do a lot of Broadway shows too, and people love those.
Yeah, that's amazing. The Galga Blue Door does all those things.
Well, and something you guys should know is one of the things we do is we do shows that are designed as educational shows for K through 12 folks, and we bring about 40,000 different students from Northeast Iowa every year to see those shows.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of shows.
Yeah. You've sort of answered this question. How do you keep the community engaged?
Well, when we first started, we were a brand new thing, so nobody knew what a performing arts center was. We were only 15. It was only 15 years ago, and before that, there wasn't a performing arts center in this community. So it was very different, and so we had to sort of figure it out as we went. And so we let the community be our guides. We have more than 250 volunteers that work with us at the Gallagher, and then every time we do programming, every time we choose what shows are going to come. We go to literally hundreds of different community members and ask them what they like, and we try to bring things that will serve lots of different audiences. And then the other half of the job is really being a host for community stuff. You know, we have the Governor's Volunteer Awards, we have graduations, we have all kinds of stuff that happens at Gallagher that's really not Gallagher at all. It's really about other people's stuff and people coming for their graduation to celebrate.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything that Pete Junior High students can do?
Oh, there's a ton. I mean, we have students come from Pete almost every year for some of our educational programming, so during the school day. We actually have had some junior high students come over and be volunteers. A lot of times in our educational program, we have art projects, and since Pete has a really strong art program, you guys have participated in that. And then I always think that one thing that everybody should go is give us feedback and give us suggestions. If you go to our webpage, gbpac.com, we take suggestions all the time about what kind of shows we want to bring, or what people want us to bring, and you'd be amazed how many times that turns into a real show.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any words of advice for the students at Pete Junior High?
Oh boy, that's, I also am a teacher. I teach in our School of Music, and one of the things I help teach is how music majors can succeed at lots of different jobs. And so I would tell people, you guys, as you're being asked to make a lot of decisions right now about what you want to study and what your career is going to be. But keep in mind that sometimes careers change and sometimes plans change, and really be aware and get a nice broad education so that you can learn lots of things and succeed at any job.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching the interview, and I hope you enjoyed it with Steve Carignan from the Galga Blue Door.